What's up, everybody? It's Mikey here. I've got a very special video for you today. I've got a video of some Rainbow Six Vegas 2 gameplay, which is one of my favorite games of all time, and I thought I would give you guys a brief rundown of my history of gaming, how I've gotten to where I am today, and yeah, my favorite games throughout gaming, and yeah, let me get started. First off, before I get started on that, I wanted to mention ATX Agent and Herdy Dwarf. Thank you guys so much for saying congratulations to my girlfriend on graduating. I showed her the messages. She was psyched. Yeah, thanks again. Anyways, let's get started. I think when regular Nintendo came out, it was 1985, and I was born in 87. So I think we always had a regular Nintendo from like the time that I was born. Probably bought for like my older sister or yeah, my dad, or I'm not sure who bought it, but I don't remember ever not having a regular Nintendo. I played games like the original Mario and Excite Bike and yeah, the classics that came with regular Nintendo. But I don't remember getting really hardcore into gaming and loving games like for like the narrative purposes and other and like yeah replay value, wanting to beat the whole game and unlock everything until Super Nintendo. And Super Nintendo, the first game that did that for me is Super Mario. Super Mario had tons of levels that you could unlock, secret levels, and yeah, I think you could beat the game by beating only like 15 levels or 30 levels, something like that. But there were actually like closer to 100 levels if you did everything, which is really cool. Star Road and all that stuff. But yeah, that was like my bread and butter game. But obviously, I played a lot of other things. I played Donkey Kong Country, Super Contra, which was one of the hardest games of all time, Mega Man X. Super Nintendo is also the game that got me into fighting, the fighting genre. Street Fighter started me off on that. Then Mortal Kombat came. I had to hide Mortal Kombat from my mom and yeah, played at the arcade. But eventually, I think my dad caved and bought it for me. But yeah, I played Killer Instinct, which is a obscure fighting game on Super Nintendo back in the day. Great game though. I even played a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fighting game. I think it was called Tournament Fighters or something. It was a pretty good game too. But yeah, Super Nintendo also got me into the racing genre, Mario Kart, Top Gear, and also the RPG genre. I think Chrono Trigger might have been the first one that I played, but I know I also played Final Fantasy 3, which is really Final Fantasy 6, and Super Mario RPG, which is a great game. All games made by Squaresoft, which is no longer in existence. Um, yeah, I think the PS1 came out in 95, and I'm pretty sure that's the first or the last like big gift I got, which is kind of the reason why I wanted to do this commentary. I was like talking to my girlfriend the other day, like I don't really get gifts anymore. Like you don't once you're older, it's harder to accept gifts. You know how hard people have to work for their money, and you don't want your mom to buy you like a $400 gift anymore. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she did pay about $400. My mom paid about $400 for my PlayStation 1 back in 1995. We moved from I moved all over the place when I was a kid. But yeah, I moved from Bolingbrook to West Palm Beach, Florida when I was about 3 years old. We stayed in Florida till I was about 9 years old or 8, I'm not sure. However old you are when you go into 4th grade. And then 4th grade, yeah, I kind of became more of a shut-in. Got the PlayStation 1. Really loved gaming. The first game I got, I know, was Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And then shortly after, I got Tomb Raider and Resident Evil. I have like the big box for Resident Evil. I don't know if you guys remember those PlayStation 1 games came in like big boxes. Some of them did, the original ones. But yeah, PS1 was probably my most like influential system. I played so many different games, and yeah, I had a PS1 before all my friends. My friends had the 64, and yeah, I would bring my PlayStation over to their house, and they bring a 64 over to my house. But yeah, I played tons of games on both systems. PS1, I loved the Resident Evil series. Played up to Nemesis, I believe, and yeah, I played Twisted Metal, Jet Moto. I believe Time to Kill, Duke Nukem Time to Kill was on PS1. Um, yeah, Tony Hawk series is what pretty much got me into skateboarding. I got my first skateboard when I was 12 years old on my 12th birthday, and yeah, um, Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid, I still feel is one of the greatest games ever made. Tekken, Tenchu, Final Fantasy VII, also one of the greatest games ever made. PlayStation 1 definitely played a big role in making me the gamer that I am today and making me love the variety of games that I do today. Um, as I mentioned, I didn't have a 64, but I did play a whole bunch of 64 games. My friends would bring them over, and I feel like it's what like got me started on first-person shooters. I played games like Doom, Duke Nukem, Turok, and of course 007. All of these games were brilliant in their own light, and yeah, it helped me, yeah, get that competitive nature, wanting to like shoot your friends and stuff. But yeah, I played a lot of the classics too on 64, like Mario Party, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Mario Golf, like all those sports games. I love sports games too. I'm kind of skipping over them because there's so many of them. But yeah, I'm gonna fast forward to the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 was actually given to my brother for like his birthday or something like that. I can't remember, but he excuse me, I at this time was doing a lot of skateboarding, as I mentioned, more of an outdoorsy kid than I was a gamer. So I still played games, but usually only at night, usually like only at friends' houses. I would rent games. Wasn't buying a whole lot. I remember PlayStation 2 is really what got me into the Grand Theft Auto series when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out. Of course, I followed Tony Hawk's series. I think Tony Hawk 2 and or maybe 3 was the first PlayStation 2 one. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts, great game, great series. Max Payne, Onimusha is a Capcom game, kind of like a scary Resident Evil mixed with like samurais. Really, really good game. Um, and Time Splitters is a brilliant game. I keep hearing they're gonna make Time Splitters 3. I've been keeping my fingers crossed for the past 10 years, but no word on that one. Splinter Cell, great game. Call of Duty, the first Call of Duty I've ever played was on PlayStation 2. Finest hour. Piece of crap game. I got the GameCube on my own in about 2004. I didn't really like get it for anything in particular. I think I really just wanted to play Resident Evil 4, so I ended up getting a GameCube really cheap. I think it was $100 at the time, and yeah, that was it. Um, which brings me to my current system, the 360. I know I have a PlayStation 3, don't have many games for it, so I'm not going to mention it in this commentary, and I'm running out of time. So, yeah, 360, the first games I got the 360 in December of '06, I believe, or maybe November of '06, which is a year after it came out, and I didn't have Xbox Live. I know I got, like, the most recent NBA Live game at the time. I think it was '07 or '06, I can't remember. And, I got Gears of War and Rainbow Six Vegas 1. And that's where it all started. I love, love, love the shooting genre. As you can see, I've gotten pretty good at it. Yeah, my history is pretty deep in gaming. Leave me a comment. Let me know which one of these games you like the best. Which one of these games, if any, you grew up playing, and if I missed your favorite game growing up, let me know what it was. I probably played it, and I probably have an opinion on it. I hope you guys liked this video, and let me know if you want to see more like these. Goodbye.